Hello and welcome to another Pyjama Monologue. This is number 2. And today I'm reflecting on my name, Rimmer. And not a very common name, I didn't think. And especially, Michael Rimmer, not a very common name. At school I used to get teased because there was a footballer called Jimmy Rimmer. And some people used to shout that at me. So, hey, Jimmy, occasionally. But that was about it. But, how many Michael Rimmers do you know? And then suddenly, when I was at school, there was a film Peter Cook starred in, The Rise and Rise of Michael Rimmer. I remember going to the cinema. I was too young to get into the film, but I went to the cinema and I wanted to go and see it because, it was a film with my name in it. I mean, how cool is that? So I remember pleading with the girl behind the counter at the box office and going, please let me in. She said, I can't let you in, you're not old enough. And I'm going, but I am Michael Rimmer. But she still wouldn't let me in. A while ago, I remember buying a stereo at a local mall, and the person who sold the stereo to me was called Michael Rimmer. I'd never met another Michael Rimmer before, but there he was. And then, of course, most recently, we've had the athlete Michael Rimmer, and so people every now and again will send me messages on Facebook and tell me how well I'm racing and things like that. And of course, me being so unfit, this is a big joke, isn't it? And then, but the piece de resistance, the thing that's really kind of got me about being Michael Rimmer is recently when the Christmas Day Delta plane bomber guy, the Muslim guy, all the media outlets were busy talking to his old history teacher, and his name, Mike Rimmer. Even some people on Facebook thought that it might be me. Obviously, people on Facebook have never met me in real life, but, even so, a case of mistaken identity, I know you'll agree. And so there is something very weird about sitting around minding your own business, and then the news is on in the background, and suddenly your name is mentioned in a news bulletin. A little unnerving, shall we say. And then there's been some other cases of mistaken identity. There was my brother once texted me to ask whether the Mike Rimmer just mentioned on the Johnny Walker show, who'd requested some songs, was me, and it wasn't. Although the Mike Rimmer who recently appeared on Simon Mayo and had a go at his new quiz, Pontoon, that was me, and a few people recognised my voice from that. That was quite funny. But the weird thing about the Delta plane bomber incident and the history teacher called Mike Rimmer is that Reuters, who, as a news agency, they're pretty well respected worldwide, aren't they? Reuters. I get an email from Reuters saying, "Dear Mike, could you please send us the photographs that you also sent to CNN?" I'm kind of thinking, I haven't sent any photographs to CNN. And then I realised that Reuters, the news agency, thought that I was the history teacher, Mike Rimmer. They must have Googled me or something, but it's made me lose all faith in journalists. If they could make a mistake as simple as that, think that I am the guy who taught that Muslim terrorist, then what other things are they getting wrong? Makes you think, doesn't it?